Carlos, not quite the result you wanted. Do you want to just tell us about the match?
Well, it was yeah. I mean, it wasn't the match that I was expecting, but I think I have to look a little bit, to him, that I think he played a great tennis. I just wasn't as solid as I wanted, in the match, and I think these conditions, it's pretty slow. The balls are really big, so I had to be patient. I had to be solid. That I didn't play that match today, and so out to Taylor, that played a great match, really solid, playing aggressive when he could, and I think everything went to his side. So I had to congratulate him, and that play much better game than I did.
Alcaraz starts by giving credit to Fritz, admitting he played more solid and aggressive tennis. He acknowledges he wasn't as consistent as he wanted and highlights the slow conditions as a key factor. It's a humble response, but one that also points to how much the surface influenced the outcome.
Okay, let's have some questions. Richard.
Thanks. Tough match out there. Taylor was saying he was particularly proud of the fact that he was committing to an aggressive game and he stuck with his game plan. Can you feel that a little bit out there, that he was going all out, swinging through the court?
Yeah, I feel like he was more on the court than me. I think that the first or second shot of the rally was really important, and I think he did it much better than I did, and I think that was the key, because as I said, in these conditions, I think that the first shots are really important, and when you're defending, when you're running on the court, it is really difficult to turn around the situations. It is really difficult when you're defending. Turning to attack is really difficult because of the balls and the conditions that are really slow. As I said, and Taylor was right. He was more aggressive than me. He did much better the first shots than me, and I was running more than him, and I think that was the key today.
Carlos admits Fritz was more effective in the first shots of each rally. He stresses that once he was on defense, it was almost impossible to recover. It's an honest reflection that underlines both Fritz's tactical execution and the importance of the opening shots in these conditions.
Carlos, you mentioned the conditions in there slower than you were perhaps expecting. How does that impact your tactics going into a match like today? Did you have to adjust accordingly? Should there have, if you could go back, was there an adjustment you were thinking of that maybe just the execution wasn't quite there today?
Well, I mean, I think in conditions like this, you need more time on court. Okay, I played doubles last night, but it's totally different than a singles. You have to see everything, and I think I didn't see the ball quite good, let's say. So I was, or I feeling that I was a lot of time too far from the ball, that I didn't hit in the right position, in the right place. Which sometimes is annoying, but it's. I think today I needed more time on court. I needed more practice. I need more everything just to be better. I think that was an important thing, that I need more sets, more points, more rallies. That I think just having one court is pretty difficult, for the teams to have the practices you want it before the matches. But it isn't an excuse. But I think I felt like I needed more time to adapt my game to these conditions.
Alcaraz explains he didn't have enough time to adapt. He says he needed more practice and sets, especially in singles. He frames the loss partly as circumstantial, showing how preparation and adaptation can be decisive at this level.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm curious how you felt actually going into the match today. Did you feel like you hadn't practiced enough? Just overall, how'd you feel?
Well, I think before a tournament, before the first match, you have to practice, and you have to play sets, you have to play points. Here, as I said, having just one court, we to both teams, and we are 7 in the team to both teams. So I barely practice 1 hour per day, which for me is I'm not used to do that. I used to practice more, and coming to the first match with hours on the court, feeling the ball, and I think here the conditions are quite different than we are used to play on the tour. So I just felt like I could have loved to have more time on the court playing singles, because I play doubles, but it's not the same thing. So I prefer to have more time playing singles before coming with for the first match.
He reiterates the lack of practice, saying he barely trained 1 hour a day, something unusual for him. He contrasts doubles with singles, admitting he needed more repetitions to feel the ball, a rare glimpse into how logistical limitations in team events can impact even the top players.
Hey, Carlos. As the world number one, do you feel like more responsibility to win your points when you're playing in a team match? I mean, it was a little different last year, like with Davis Cup, Rafa was still around. I'm sort of curious now that you're world number one and you're the top player on the team. Does it feel different?
Well, not really. Today, I might feel like I had to win the point, because the way that the day it's going. So with the 2 losses, I felt like okay, I had to win my match. So it was a little bit of extra pressure because of the way that the day was going on. But it wasn't because I'm the number one of the world. So I think the ranking is it is just a number, and it shouldn't give you the pressure of you have to win everything and every match. It's just okay. I'm there, but you have to still doing the things that you was doing before. But with the 2 losses, I just felt like a little bit of the extra pressure.
Carlos separates his ranking from the pressure, but admits today was different because the team was already losing. It shows a leadership mindset. While he downplays the world number one label, he acknowledges the burden of having to lift the team on a tough day.
Carlos, not many players in the world have had success dictating points against you. Taylor came to the net 20 times today. What do you think allowed him to do that today and have success, especially kind of given how well you pass in general?
Coming into the net. Well, I think, as I said, he was really aggressive, and I think he was he had a lot of chances to go to the net, or I think I've improved my passing shot a lot, but sometimes it's really tricky. It depends on the position you are. I think Taylor made a great decisions to stay on the court, playing aggressively and trying to go to the net, because I think his shot was great for coming to the net. I couldn't do that, but in general, I think it was overall, playing aggressively, it was the key in the match for him.
Alcaraz again credits Fritz, saying he made great decisions to come forward, and that his own passing shots, even if improved, weren't enough. He emphasizes that aggression was the decisive factor, an honest reflection that Fritz took the risks, and it paid off.
Okay, last question.
Hey, Carlos, how much time did you take off after the U.S. Open without touching a racket at all, and when did you start ramping up for this?
Well, I had 4 days. I had 4 days without touching a racket. Then I started a little bit, to come, to play again, to feel the ball again a little bit. I don't know. Is it enough? I don't know, but yeah, I just took 4 days, which means one was right after the match, the final, that I had to do interviews, photos, and all that stuff, and travel. That for me, when you're traveling, such a long travel, it isn't a day off. So, but for 4 days, it was.
Okay, thanks.
He reveals he only had 4 days off, many of them filled with travel and media duties. This highlights how little downtime top players get between big tournaments and team events, offering context as to why he might have come in underprepared.